Hello everybody, my name is Doomfish, and today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how you can make a simple villager breeder in Minecraft 1.16 and above. So basically all it does is this little setup over here where the villagers get bred, and then they get taken by this water stream over here where they can grow up. They'll get picked up by this water stream up here, put into this spot right here, and whenever we want to call the villager, we can have a minecart rail here and extend it out wherever we want. Just go ahead and press this button, and we'll see that it'll pick up one of these villagers, and then we can send him wherever he needs to go. So let's show you the materials needed to build this farm. You'll need around 9 minecarts, and these can be used up over time, so make sure you refill them. You'll need a stone button, a dispenser, a fence, 8 trapdoors, a steady supply of either carrots or potatoes. You could use wheat or beetroots, but those farms are just a little bit more difficult, and those crops are kind of a little bit worse for this design right here. You'll need 6 stacks of glass, 2 water buckets, around a half stack of solid blocks, 4 beds, a wall, a sign, and 5 powered rails. So first up, place down 4 temporary blocks, and then place down 1 piece of glass on top, and then we can break these blocks down here. Then go ahead and place down 4 blocks to the right like so, then make this a 3x5 rectangle, and place 1 block right here. Now from this block right here, go ahead and head down 1 block, and then place down 8 blocks in a row right here, like so, and then go ahead and do the same thing. So we're going to head down, press 8 blocks down right here, and do this 2 more times. Now from here, go ahead and count around 5 blocks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one, go ahead and break down the floor and place down your wall in here. Now on everything we just placed, go ahead and place down a 2-block high wall around it with glass. When you're finished, it should look something like this, where we have 1 chamber up here and a long tube all the way down to where our cobblestone wall is. So now we're going to place down a water bucket in this back left corner right here and watch it flow all the way down here if you've done it correctly. Now place down 1 water bucket on the back of each of these streams right here. Now back near the main chamber up here, place down 2 temporary blocks here, then a fence post on top, and then we can break those blocks like so. And then go ahead and place down some temporary blocks all around that fence post, and go ahead and place down some beds. So to do that, we're going to place a bed with the foot of the bed sort of adjacent to this fence post, and do that all the way around, and we get something like that. Now I can break these blocks underneath, and the next step is to go ahead and grab some trapdoors, and go ahead and place them on top here, 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 and here, as well as 1 more on top of each of those. Finally, go ahead and head up about 3 blocks here, break these blocks, and place a little 3x3 roof up here, just to prevent the villagers that are going to go in here from lightning strikes. Now at the other end of our farm, go ahead and place down some blocks right here, so we're going to make a little 3x3 square right here, with this left corner block sort of knocked out right over this wall. Now go ahead and place down 2 blocks more over here, and then place down 1 block of glass right there, and go ahead and, just like we did earlier, build a 2-high wall of glass around this shape. Now go ahead and place down your sign inside of here on this block right here, and then go ahead and head in and place down your water bucket right there. Now on this block right here, head to the right and place down 1 block right here, go up 1 and place 1 here, and then go up and place another 1 like so. So we have this little shape right here. We can grab our powered rails and place down 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Now go ahead and place down a dispenser facing into this rail right here, and fill this up with minecarts. And then you just want to place down your button on the side, and if you've done it correctly, we should see when we press this button, the minecart sort of runs up this track, and it sort of clips through this block here, which will pick up any mob that's right here. So now you'll need 2 villagers from a nearby village, and you'll need to get them up into this area right here, so they're sitting right on top of this fence post. So to do that, what I would recommend doing is getting a little minecart track set up right outside of an enclosure where you have these guys here. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what that might look like. So there we go. Here's a little example of one thing you could do to get these guys up here, is just to build a very long minecart track here with just powered rails all the way up, pretty close to where we want our villagers to go into. Now I've built a little enclosure here so that once they're in here, they can't escape, and their only choice is to basically fall in that little hole right there. So now I'm sending this villager up here, and just to show you that you can get him in here, we're going to get him in this spot right here. I broke the minecart, and now I'm just going to break the roof here for a moment, and just basically push him in this little hole right here. And there we go. You can do it with the other villager, and the reason why I didn't include these materials on the list is because you might want to do it a different way. You can use boats to get them up here. You can really use any way that you see fit. Now I'm just going to break all this temporary stuff that I placed, and we'll get back to the rest of the tutorial. So the last step here is to go ahead and feed these guys some food. Again, I would recommend either carrots or potatoes. And you'll have to do this at the beginning of the farm and throughout its use, not so much. You just need a lot at the beginning and a little bit as you use the farm more. So basically, just throw these guys food until they sort of stop picking it up or stop throwing it to each other. So I'm just aiming for the fence post right there, and try not to let it fall in the water stream like I just did, because it might be a little difficult for you to go ahead and pick this stuff up. But it's not too difficult once you know where to aim to just throw it right on top of that fence post. So in the process of feeding these guys up, not even when they were fully full of food, we got a little baby villager here that's going to crawl all the way to the end of this tunnel right here, and then once he grows up, he'll get picked up here and be ready for transport. That's pretty much all there is to this farm. It's very simple and it's very easy to build. The one thing about it is you will need to manually feed the villagers at the very start of the farm, but that's not a very big deal because once you get enough crops, that's not too difficult to do. Now you could hook this up to a automatic crop farm using, again, more villagers, but I thought keeping it simple would be a great way to start here in case you want to use villagers. They are one of the most useful creatures in the game because despite the fact that their drops don't give you anything, trading them can get you enchanted books like treasure enchantments like mending, then get you enchanted armor, and all sorts of very, very useful items that you would love to have in any world. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed or found it informative, and if you did, don't be afraid to leave a like, and you can subscribe for more content just like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.